What's your biggest fear though?
My biggest fear, so far. So far. Like that's what drives me. Like every time I remember where I'm starting from, where I'm coming from, it motivates me to put in extra work. Because at the end of the day, I'm the only one for myself, you know.
Your voice has evolved over time though.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's a lot, it's thinner now. It used to be a lot, maybe wider, it's thinner. Is it you that is doing that intentionally? Or that's just where you are right now?
I think that's just where I am right now. I don't do it intentionally.
Yeah.
I just think I evolve, you know. So 5 years from now, I might not sound the same.
No, you probably won't sound the same. Probably won't sound the same. But a lot of people have even had to manage their voices. So maybe Usher, when they were kids, Justin Bieber, because when their voice breaks, it's a different voice entirely.
Yeah.
So they might have to then try to sing it that particular way. Are you scared of that?
No, I'm not scared.
What's your biggest fear though?
My biggest fear, so far. So far. Like that's what drives me. Like every time I remember where I'm starting from, where I'm coming from, it motivates me to put in extra work. Because at the end of the day, I'm the only one for myself, you know.
Only one for yourself? What's your story? Where are you from? Give us a background.
Okay, so my real name is Biggie David.
Yeah.
I'm 20. I was born and brought up in Lagos, but both parents are from Edo State. I grew up around music, you know. My stepbrother was an artist, so I used to see him record songs. He was actually the one that inspired me to start making songs. So I attended a boarding school, and that really shaped me because my friends pushed me to sing for the first time to a crowd. So ever since then, I've just been trying to like record songs, post freestyle, just work on myself. And
did the first song go well though? The first performance, did it go
well? It went very well because I was very, very shy to sing, but my friends connived and told my teacher that I could sing. So my teacher just called me one morning like, hey, I thought I was in trouble, but he told me I was going to perform to your school. So I did it, and it actually helped me in school because I used to get bullied a lot. But after that, I stopped getting bullied. Seniors started loving me, like my classmates, my crush started liking me too. So that was it. That was when I knew that. Let's say I need music.
How did that story end with your crush though?
Bittersweet.
Interesting. We're getting there. Anyway, you talked about your stepbrother the other time.
Yeah.
Is it mom or dad side?
Dad.
That side. So another wife?
No. My dad's first wife.
Okay.
Died.
Okay.
And the kids were very little then.
Man. So your brother now, what's the state of mind when he sees you now at this point?
So proud. I talked to him a few days back. He was so proud because I remember those days where he used to compose music, and I just be looking at him like, wow, I want to do this too. So he's so proud of me.
What does he do now?
Yeah, he's working now. He stopped music some time ago.
Are you going to feature him on any song at some point?
He decides to bless me with his verse because that guy is so amazing.
What were you making the first time you started making music? What genre were you making?
I was making blues, pop music. I wasn't even doing Afrobeat because I didn't like Afrobeat then. I was just doing American music. But as time went on, I started liking Afrobeat music, and I started, like I said, evolving.
Let's zone in on the bullying part, right?
Yeah.
When you were getting bullied, how old were you at that point? Between what ages?
I think I was 13. Yeah, around 13.
So for like 2 years or a year? For how long?
It lasted for like a year when I was in Just 1. Because when I was in Just 2, I sang to the whole school and everything. But for that first year, it was really tough for me because I had to leave home and be in a big boarding school and everything. So it was kind of tough. But as time went on, I was even not interested in going back home at some point. Right? Just leave me. Let me spend my Meet them break in school, please.
Because now you are not going to be a star. Huh?
Yeah.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Have you seen any one of your bullies now? Recently?
No.
If you see them, what would you say? What would you do?
Nothing. I don't hold anything against.
The last time I met my bully, one of my seniors, I beat him. I saw him in uni.
Nah, I just like, I mean, it's life. I don't hold anything against anybody. My life is very, very simple.
Fair enough. To the music, you used to record a lot of freestyle videos. I feel like that's how a lot of people knew you, Boy Spyce. Were you recording them to get noticed, or were you just recording some of those things because you were inspired to do those things at the time?
Because I was inspired to do those things at the time. Anytime I post a freestyle, it's not because I want this person to see it or this person, it's because I feel like I should just put this thing out there. Like, if they see it, if they don't see it, fine. I'm just putting out my stuff. But I know one day it's gonna happen. So anytime I post stuff, I don't really put my mind to it. I just post it, do my thing, and just leave it there and hope for God's grace to work. But
I know for a fact that a lot of labels were looking at you at the time and you were posting some of those videos.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever made a move, but I know for a fact that a lot of people noticed. For a fact. Because number one, the voice. Number two, the way you could flow. Yeah, the voice was good. And the way you were flowing, and the way you could flow, actually. The person we were talking about off camera was one of those people as well. But get back to who discovered you? Who from Mavin discovered you?
It was Jazzy himself. Oh. That was in 2019, I think December. He messaged me on Christmas Day, Christmas morning. so unbelievable. So, yeah.
Describe, continue.
I posted a freestyle around I think December 23rd. I didn't even tag him. I don't know how he saw it. I just posted it on my IGTV. I left it as usual, doing my normal thing, and on Christmas morning I just got a text, hand raised emoji from Jazzy, and he said bad boy. I'm like, is this Jazzy or somebody else? So ever since then, I just knew that God has something in store for me. I just need to work hard and get it. I know it's there. Just need to put in the work to hit it.
What's the next? What happened next that took you to the development phase of Mavin?
I linked up with him in the studio, like in January. We had a chat and everything. I played in some of my unreleased songs and freestyles and everything. I was like, okay, I could join the academy. I should start recording and training. But I should have it at the back of my mind that it's gonna take some time and it's not gonna be a rushing thing. So I just said, okay, I was prepared for it because I want to be a global star, you know. And I know good things don't come easy. So I decided to put in the work, just record and improve myself.
What was the first thing they taught you when you got into the academy? Because I know it comes in phases. So what was the first thing that changed, that they focused on about Boy Spyce?
I would say my sound. You know, trying to evolve my sound, trying to make sure I have my own distinctive sound. That was like one of the first lessons.
So you have placed with certain producers to work with? Or?
Yeah, I work with various producers, trying different sounds.
Did any one of the songs you recorded in the early days make it to this project?
No. But probably might make it to other projects.
Oh. Anyway, let's move on from that a little bit. You said something about religion the other time. On your WP, person work out, they call her grace. Someone might misinterpret that to say that maybe this guy doesn't exactly believe in Christianity or religion.
What it means is that, you know, there's this thing. Sometimes some people work hard and some people don't. You know, and so I see a lot of people get discredited for their hard work. You know, there are some people who don't really want to put in the work. They just sit down and look at people who strive and hustle to get this thing. And when they eventually get this thing, they just discredit them like, oh, it's nothing. So what I meant by that is I was just trying to like enlighten people to try to like encourage people out there who put in the work to do something.
To make sure that
know that
they get credit for what they do.
Yeah, we see that you're actually doing this hard work. Like Pulse now, you guys are doing a great job here.
Thank you.
So I would love people to credit you for your hard work too, you know.
Fair enough, actually. What is Osatobre coconut for your head? What did you say?
Only you and Osatobre coconut
water for your head. What is it? What Osatobre? What does that mean?
Only you and like Osato is a Benin name, so it's just a slang. Like only you brew coconut water for your head. Like only you they enjoy.
But the voice note that was at the end of that record, though, the guy wasn't enjoying. His body was hot. So
it's the jam. It's the jam.
Fair
it's the song.
Fair enough. And then let's go back to your journey at Mavin. So what happened in the next phase after your sound was working out?
After that, I was trying to like envision the branding, how I want to be different, how I want to sell myself, how I want to be seen, how I want to be perceived. You know, so that was one of the things that actually stressed me, because there are a lot of beautiful talents in Africa, in Nigeria, but to stand out, what do you have to do? What do you have to do in your music? What do you have to do in your branding? So that was like a task, but I'm getting it right, I guess.
That's fair, yeah. I think. But what do you think you are getting perceived at right
now? Okay, I'll just say based on the DMs I get and the comments I get on my posts, I think a lot of people are seeing me as an inspiration to them. And that's by the grace of God, because even myself, sometimes I get tired, you know, but I think a lot of upcoming artists too that are struggling and doing freestyles are seeing me as a reason to not stop, and I think that's a blessing.
I agree. That's a fact. But when did you get the news that you were going to be activated?
Honestly, I was not even expecting it. I was just recording. I wasn't even thinking about when I was going to be activated. I was just thinking about creating these records, you know. But when my freestyle went
viral last year,
I knew that it was gonna happen soon. But it was still gonna take some time, because one thing I know is that my label would never rush, you know.
The process.
Never rush the process. No matter what, you still have to stick to the plan and get it right. Because the aim is to take one shot and hit the right spot. You don't want to take multiple shots and miss, you know.
That's
you have to aim.
Did you ever get impatient though while you're in the house?
Honestly, yes, sometimes, because I'm human, you know, but I just have to remind myself of the journey I'm going on and the vision I have. It's not something I'm going to achieve in a day. You know, I have big plans that I'm even scared to tell people because they might laugh. So I just keep it to myself and keep working.
But greatness is always going to be laughed at because it's crazy.
Yeah, very crazy.
It's crazy.
Imagine you saying you want to build a machine that can fly.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. People thought Steve Jobs was mad.
Yeah.
People thought the Wright brothers were crazy. Well, we're here today, everybody's flying airplanes, we're all using iPhones.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, but the truth is, what is the greatest criticism you've ever gotten from someone that you told about what you wanted to achieve or what you want to achieve?
I can't remember who said it. I can't remember where it came from. I don't know if it was a comment or a DM or something, but it was something like it's not about saying, it's about putting in the work. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, and I'm going to do that.
Talk your shit,
put in the work.
Talk your shit
and get that thing.
It's fine. But have you been getting negative energy in your DMs though as well?
I think everybody does, but I don't focus on that.
Oh, so that means you are very, very past your bullying days. It doesn't take you back to those days.
Nothing. Doesn't move me. I'll see. I'll just lol.
What's the worst one you've seen so far?
I didn't even get to read them.
Fair enough. Let's talk about your EP.
Yeah.
What was the meaning of that artwork?
the artwork.
Yeah.
So I was expecting this question.
Yeah.
And I came prepared for you.
I know I did for you.
Yeah, so so a lot of people have been asking me now, why the bunny? Why the bunny? Why the bunny? So this is it. I see myself as someone different. You know, I see myself as someone that has a different story, a different background, different experience, you know. And I relate so much to a rabbit. I relate so much to a bunny because, like, everywhere you go, you see dogs, you see cats. But I feel like a rabbit is this pet that is being like sidelined. And it's a very beautiful pet, you know. They are very cute. They don't even, like, you can have 10 rabbits in this room and you wouldn't hear noise. They're so calm and beautiful. So I relate so much to it because that's how I see myself. You know, that's how I've always seen myself. You know, I've always been this person that was sidelined. You know, and I know I have so much potential in me. I know I can do so much. I just needed somebody to believe in me and just pick me up and say, okay, I want to take you. So that's why I relate so much to that rabbit. It just reminds me that I'm different, and I might not be the regular artist you see every day. I might not be the regular person you see every day, but it doesn't mean I'm not special.
So were you the one that, was it your idea to put the rabbit in the shoe?
That's always been my idea. I've been using that emoji even before I went viral. On my Instagram page, you'll see Boy Spyce with a white love and a rabbit emoji. That's always been there for like 2 years now. I've had it in my head since that this is what I want to do.
So it's symbolic for your personality and your brand.
Yeah.
So if you were to have a label right now, rabbit would probably be the logo.
I'm not thinking about that, but
let's say if you were to have a business right now.
Probably. I don't know.
Fair enough. Let's talk about the EP. A lot of range on the EP. You talked about love a lot. When you went into the academy, were you still going back home though?
Yes. I was coming from the solo to the studio.
Every day?
No, I just spent like let's say 4 days just stay in an hotel, and the next morning go back to the studio. Then maybe weekends I go back home.
And then you come back the next week?
Yeah. Every day for like 2 years.
How's the conversation with your mom though when you were about to go there? Or your parents?
They were happy. They were so grateful to God that finally I'm actually doing something with this music, because I just used to disturb them every day. Once I'm in the bathroom like this and nobody hears, so they're just happy that I'm doing something with my talents.
You're a great journey, bro. You're a great journey.
Thank you so much.
You're a great journey. The EP now, finally, right? Yeah. A lot of range, a lot of sounds. If there was something that could introduce someone better, there's nothing. I don't feel like there's anything that could have introduced you better than that EP. I think it was a perfect opener.
Thank you.
That's the truth.
Thank
It
you.
was a perfect opener for you. It wasn't. I don't like the idea that a lot of people try to go hard. It felt like your label looked at what could best represent this guy, and they put together a package that did that. So you can then choose whatever you want to build on that, right? What was the oldest song on the EP? What's the oldest song on the EP?
Why You?
Oh,
That was Why You. I think I recorded that in 2020 in the lockdown time. Yeah.
How many songs do you have that you have on release records in total?
A bunch.
Put a number.
I can't put a number because I've lost count. But I know they are way over 100.
Bruh. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to this. You talked about love on track 2. What's the title again? Dreams.
No, that's track 1.
Track 1 is Dreams. Track 2 is
Bad Things.
Bad Things is the one I was talking about off camera. That's the one that's growing on me now.
Okay.
Talked about love on that record. Is that story real?
Oh, Dreams.
Yeah.
No, Dreams is the one that sounds like okay. Dreams.
Bad Things.
Bad Things is not a story song. Bad Things is
Lamba, actually. Let's talk about dreams. That's true. Yeah.
Dreams. What did you say? Is it a true life story?
Yeah.
I was expressing that question. I don't think I want to disclose that. I'll just leave it for the fans to guess if it is or if it's not.
For real? Okay.
What do you think, though? Do you think it's a true life story? Or do you think it's fiction?
It depends when you think about it critically. It depends in the sense that sometimes artists write from particular stories that are not even their own stories, right? And sometimes they pick up a story and then they embellish it for creative effects. So I don't know which one you chose to do. And sometimes it's just fictional. Maybe they're watching a movie. For example, She's on Fire by Lil Wayne was inspired by when he was watching The Godfather or something. I'm not wrong. So I don't know which one is your story. Did I mention anyone that relates to your scenario?
One of what you said, is it?
Okay, fair enough. Destiny. I mean, Destiny is the one that I really like, but the one that I shot the video for sounds like a wedding record. Do you agree? One that's going to soundtrack a lot of weddings in the country?
I hear that a lot, but I'll not box it as a wedding song. I feel like it's a love song for everybody in the world. Because everybody needs love, you know?
Everybody needs love?
Everybody needs love.
Putin doesn't
regardless
agree.
of your race, your age, your religion, everybody needs love. So it's a love song for everybody. As far as you have, even if you are dead, even if you are alive, that song is for you. Because we still pay homage to the dead.
What?
We still pay homage to the dead. We still like give them flowers and sing to them and tell them stories.
So you want to sing that song to the dead people?
Even if they can't hear us. It's a love song. It depends on how you
perceive it.
How you take the song. Can have different meanings to different people.
What's the newest song on EP?
Let me see. I think that would be Dreams. I recorded Dreams. I wrote Dreams in August last year.
Oh, okay.
I wrote that song for like 2 months because I was writing and counseling. I said I'm not going to get into the studio until I write it perfectly to my own knowledge. So I think I recorded Dreams like December.
So you're a perfectionist?
Yeah.
A lot of every time?
The littlest thing. My room has to be a certain way. If I arrange something like this and this thing is not here, I'm not comfortable.
Ha!
Yeah.
That means you don't have a lot of people in your space then?
I do. I keep people who are very close to me, you know. I like my space though, but it doesn't mean I'm not open to people or free to people. I believe I'm a loving person.
You look like
But sometimes I just like to be in my own space to just meditate. You know, it helps me with the music.
Your mind to work.
Yeah, I like to take long walks, just listening to my headset at night.
What do you listen to?
Fun fact, I listen to more instrumentals than music.
Beats or just classical music and stuff?
Beats, classical music, everything. I listen to more of instrumentals than songs.
I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the essence of a lot of sounds. And if you can crack that, if you can find a way to create music to some classical songs, you are fine forever. But Destiny is my favorite. I've told you. Okay. Dear Mavin, if you don't shoot the video for that song, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to shoot a facts only episode and I'm going to destroy all of you. Anyway, social media handles.
Yeah, at Boy Spyce, BOYSPYCE.
Yeah.
On all platforms. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere.